I'm still on this stuff about complainers. I have all my problems in my employment, my trucking industry, were people complaining or said I was complaining. But see, there's a difference when you complain. You're either complaining to bring attention to something, get something resolved, there's an issue with something. Or you're one of these dirty people complaining to cause something to happen. You're looking for a result from your complaining. And your result of the complaining is usually something negative. I've been dealing with this for a long time. And here lately, those complaining has reached the younger age group. And I don't understand where you get off coming around somebody like you so high and mighty. You've been around here long enough to come around somebody and the complaining is not, there has no basis to it. Do you know how easy it is for these people to just say anything about you and cause problems? That's what they do. I don't understand. I'm 53, going on 54, and never in my life did I ever find a need to sit up and make up something or just say some shit about somebody to cause a devastating result, a job loss. Now, I may have asked a question that may not sound appropriate. But I'm talking about people who do this complaining that affects people's jobs. That's who I'm targeting. That their complaints seem to get protected by that job or who they're complaining to. They seem to be protected saying anything about you. I don't understand that. They come around you, and this is a tactic of theirs. They come around you, they deliberately do things or say something that would draw you into some type of confrontational conversation. Or if the conversation not confrontational, it causes you to have to respond. And they sit back there and do it deliberately so they can hold over your head. I'm going to complain to your job. I'm going to complain. I'm going to do this. And the age range of this happening is getting younger and younger. It's these individuals in their 20s, especially these young females. Those are the ones I have an issue with. Those are the ones that's been doing it lately to me in my job. Making up shit. Deliberately doing shit should have consequences, but yet they get protected through your job. They talk at you, your job start talking at you as if you really did what these people saying. Even though it don't sound like it's in your character, they know your work ethics. All it takes is one conversation, a lie, to start holding hell in your workplace. And that happened to me on February 3rd. That happened to me. I found out that somebody told a lie about me. And when I found out what that lie was, it was so heinous that I needed to consult an attorney. Now, I don't know if any attorney going to take the case, if anything going to be done about it. But it was what was done to me because of that complaint. I got locked out of my account. For 6 days, I wasn't able to work because of a lie that somebody had told on January 14th. But I get locked out of my account on February 3rd. 6 days it took me to find out what this person had done. You know, these jobs with these online forums where you can leave complaints, these people are getting on there saying anything. I see how they act when they come around me. They sit there and watch me when they're in the car. Then they start making little snappy remarks. And a lot of it is coming from them running across me or my videos on social media. And they see what I stand for. I totally oppose what they do. I'm exposing what they do. I'm looking for things to change against what they do. I want to see accountability. I want to see discipline against these people. I want to see, if need be, depending on the nature of what they said, legal action taken against these individuals. I mean, why are you complaining? That's the question. Why are you complaining? Why did you say what you said to cause what happened, to get the result that just happened? Why did you say what you said? Why? That's the problem here. That these people can just say anything and get away with starting something that possibly ruining your life, a devastation on your job, loss of income. And then, you know, when that takes effect, you know what happens? They sit back and they laugh at it. They think they done something spectacular. The ones that achieve this. They sit back there and laugh. You talk at me like the roles are reversed, like you older than me. They talk at me like they commanded me to do something. And the whole time you utilizing a service that I'm performing for you. They need to stop complaining. You need to stop making up shit. Because I'm telling you, times is going to change. These jobs, these places, and these people you doing this to, going to get hip to it. I recommend start recording them. Put a recorder somewhere where you can record these individuals if they're coming around you. Document these individuals. What take place that starts some type of altercation or dispute. Document it. What was said. Immediately document it. Keep a trail, a paper trail, especially if it's the same individual or if it's different individuals. Because I'm sick of it. You come around here and tell lies through your complaints to cause problems. Then you go on about your business like you ain't did nothing. But the person you complained on is left dealing with the problems because of your motherfucking mouth. It's time for accountability for that. It needs to be something else done. When somebody complains that causes something so devastated. You don't get away with doing an investigation and then you question the individual, you find out the individual didn't do anything and you just leave it at that? No. Look what it costs. Take me for an example. When I got locked out of my account for the 3rd, on February 3rd, and couldn't work for 6 days, and then to find out what was said was a lie. Did I get compensation for those days? No. I was told they were going to request it, but then when I asked them, was I going to get it, they played like they didn't put it in the computer. So I didn't get no compensation. My work was interrupted for 6 fucking days because of a person who lied on me, said I was doing something that I never did and ain't never did to an individual. While I'm in the workplace, grown. But yet, after the investigation was all over, that's 6 days of my income lost. My housing here with my apartment became in jeopardy because you disrupted my income. Pending some investigation over a lie that was told. You see how easy that was? No matter how good a driver I am, the best service I provided, all it took was an individual to contact the company and say something that was a lie, disrupted my income for 6 days, locked out of my own app where I use to generate my income, waiting pending the results of an investigation from a lie that realistically, they should have told me from Jump Street what was said. Because the lie that was told is a legal matter. But do they do anything about it? No. You want to know why? Because these individuals has made it, I don't want to say a game, but they do this deliberately. They just come around you, and then you know which one it is because they start acting out when they see you. They may give you a little look, or you see them looking at you, or you just get this vibe from them when they come around you and what you doing for them business-wise. Why are you complaining? You need to be grateful that whoever you was complaining about, if you was using a service of theirs, was still performing their service for you, not knowing that after that service was going to be performed, you was going to need a negative comment. Make up something that they didn't do to cause disruption in their business or the service that they provide and their income out of spite. Because that's the type of individual you are. That's what you like to do. And most of you all are trolls on social media. And when you see these individuals or run across these individuals, that's where the majority of this is coming from. And the rest of them, how do you just come around somebody and decide today you're going to just make up a lie for a comment just because you can? You don't have no remorse. You don't have a conscience. You don't even care what that causes. If that individual lose their job, lose their income, lose their housing, you don't even care. Only thing you proud of is that comment you left. And I'm sick of individuals like you. The law needs to stop protecting you. The law needs to stop protecting individuals that say anything and make up shit. that is untrue more than the individual that is they are saying it about. The law is reversed. You seem to protect these individuals and take credibility to what they're saying as if it is true. Then you start mistreating the individual that was complained about as if they really did this, sending messages. You being disrespectful, and you ain't did nothing. And they telling you this. But you don't take none of that into account. The laws is backwards. Employment is backwards. Where you sit up and hold an individual who just made up some shit on a higher standard than that person that's working for you or doing work for you who they complaining about did some shit. So I find something wrong with that. Something is wrong with that. And then when it's all said and done, what normally happens? That individual, you never get their name. You find out what they said. But the devastation from it has been done. But when you want to seek justice from what they've done, what did the company do? Nothing. They start ignoring you. You sending messages. They hoping it die off. They slowly but surely sweeping what they done up under the rug. But not you. You had a job that just mistreated you over somebody who lied. They found out it was a lie and did not find a way to make things right with you, but expect you to come to work. Or if you like me, if you got to rent something to do business for this job, now they done put me off my job for 6 days. I had no income. But when it came time to paying for what I needed to use to continue the services I provide working with them, oh, they want their money, don't they? What'd I get? I got 6 days of no income and then had to bust my ass when I got the matter resolved. The investigation showed that I didn't do anything. Had you told me before you deactivated my account, had you took the proper steps. See, that's what's wrong here. They don't inform people of what the individual said. You don't have to divulge the name, but rightfully, you should be informing the individual what was said, what the complaint is about, so they can take appropriate actions to start defending themselves. You don't sit up here and discipline first, do your investigation, and then when your investigation is coming to a conclusion, now you want to divulge what was said. See, during those 6 days, I could have hired an attorney had I known what was said. But I didn't find out till 6 days later. In that process, I was still trying to find out what was said. These people who complain, the generation is getting younger. I don't know who you think you are, what you think you're doing. To go around somebody deliberately trying to draw an altercation so you can complain to affect their job, affect their business, affect their income. Let me tell you something. You the younger generation, you ain't got nothing on old school. I'm 53. You lie on me. You deliberately try to start an altercation. I will 100% fucking embarrass you. Use common sense. Stop using your voice and your words for negative shit, affecting your own kind. You destroying your own kind because you don't like that they doing good. They may have something or doing something better than you. You around here want to use your words negative to destroy people. Your own kind. It was my own kind that targeted me, told a lie on me. But what did I get from it? Your account is back active. Have a nice day. No, it needs to be more done. Accountability. These people need to be disciplined. The law needs to come after them. You need to be shown that your words that causes somebody, well, especially when you deliberately targeting somebody's job, that your words has consequences when you're lying. The laws need to change. And I'm exposing what you're doing so everybody else can look out for what these people are doing. Hear what they're saying. They're deliberately trying to bait you into an altercation so they can complain about something because they're trying to affect your job. And the basis of it is because they are jealous, envious because of what you're doing. Thank you. Peace out.